In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down, and the air is thick with the scent of earth and life, a chilling scene unfolds. A leopard, the epitome of grace and power, now bears the marks of a horrific encounter. Its once majestic coat, a tapestry of golden spots, is marred by a grotesque wound, a gaping hole that tells a story of pain and survival. This is not just any injury. It is the result of a beehive infestation, a dark twist of nature that leaves even the most seasoned wildlife observers in shock. As we delve into this unsettling tale, prepare yourself for a journey into the depths of nature's cruelty and the resilience of its creatures. The leopard, a solitary hunter, roams the vast plains with an air of confidence. But on this fateful day, it stumbled upon a hidden hive, a fortress of buzzing fury. The bees, guardians of their sweet treasure, did not take kindly to the intruder. In a frenzy of stings, they unleashed their wrath, embedding their venomous barbs into the leopard's flesh. The once proud predator, now a victim of its own curiosity, is left to contend with the aftermath of this brutal encounter. The wound, a festering mass of inflamed tissue, oozes a mixture of blood and lymph, attracting flies and other scavengers, turning the leopard into a macabre spectacle of nature's harsh realities. As we examine the wound more closely, we see the telltale signs of a bee infestation. The stings have created a perfect storm of inflammation, with the leopard's immune system working overtime to combat the onslaught. The area around the wound is swollen and red, a stark contrast to the sleek fur that once adorned its body. The bees, relentless in their pursuit, have left behind a cocktail of venom that not only causes excruciating pain, but also invites a host of opportunistic infections. The leopard's body, a battleground of survival, is now a canvas painted with the colors of suffering. But what drives these bees to such ferocity? In the animal kingdom, survival is paramount, and the hive is a microcosm of this struggle. Each bee, a soldier in the defense of their home, acts on instinct, driven by the need to protect their queen and the future of their colony. The leopard, in its moment of weakness, becomes an unwitting participant in this brutal dance of life and death. The bees, with their tiny bodies and powerful stings, remind us that even the mightiest can fall prey to the smallest of foes. As we continue to observe the leopard, we cannot help but feel a sense of unease. The wound, while a testament to the leopard's resilience, also serves as a grim reminder of the fragility of life. Nature, in all its beauty, is also a realm of horror, where the line between predator and prey blurs in the face of survival. The leopard, once a symbol of strength, now embodies the vulnerability that exists within all living beings. In this dark narrative, we must also reflect on the role of humans in this intricate web of life. Our encroachment into natural habitats has disrupted the delicate balance that exists between species. The bees, driven from their homes by deforestation and climate change, are forced to adapt in ways that can lead to tragic encounters like this one. The leopard's wound is not just a story of animal suffering. It is a mirror reflecting our own impact on the world around us. As we marvel at the beauty of nature, we must also confront the consequences of our actions. And yet, amidst the horror, there is a glimmer of dark humor. Imagine the leopard, nursing its wounds, contemplating the absurdity of its situation. "I thought I was the king of the jungle," it might muse, "but it turns out I was just a snack for a bunch of angry bees." In this moment of levity, we are reminded that nature, while often brutal, can also be absurdly comical. The leopard, despite its suffering, continues to embody the spirit of resilience, a testament to the will to survive against all odds. As we conclude this exploration of the leopard's plight, we are left with a profound understanding of the interconnectedness of life. The bee infestation, while a horrific event, serves as a reminder of the delicate balance that exists in nature. It challenges us to consider our role in this intricate web and to reflect on the consequences of our actions. In the end, we are all part of this grand tapestry, woven together by the threads of life, death, and the occasional sting from a bee. In the vast icy expanses of the Arctic, an eerie silence prevails, a place where only the fittest survive. But even in this harsh wilderness, life clings on in the most resilient of forms. Enter the majestic polar bear, a beast of formidable strength and endurance, commanding the frozen landscape. However, today, our tale veers into the grotesque, exploring a grim and unsettling scenario. Picture a polar bear, its once pristine white fur marred by a ghastly wound, an open sore, festering with barnacles. These unsightly invaders cling mercilessly to the bear's flesh, feasting upon its very being. Barnacle infestation on a polar bear is a rare and grotesque occurrence, yet it serves as a stark reminder of the relentless cruelty of nature. The wound festers with the telltale signs of barnacle colonization, creating a macabre tableau of decay and parasitism. The barnacles, small yet tenacious crustaceans, latch onto their host with a death grip, piercing the bear's skin and embedding themselves deep within its flesh. As they grow and multiply, the barnacles form clusters, creating a nightmarish mosaic of chitin and flesh. The polar bear, now a tragic victim of these parasitic invaders, suffers immensely. The barnacles, seeking sustenance and shelter, siphon nutrients from the bear's body, weakening it day by day. The once proud and mighty creature is reduced to a shadow of its former self, plagued by the relentless torment of its unwanted guests. But why do barnacles infest a polar bear in the first place? The answer lies in the complex and often brutal interplay between species and the natural world. Barnacles, typically found clinging to rocks, ships, and other marine surfaces, are opportunistic parasites. In their larval stage, they drift through the ocean currents. In the cold, dark depths of the ocean, a leviathan drifts through the water, a majestic creature that has roamed the seas for centuries. But upon closer inspection, a horror unfolds. An enormous whale, once a symbol of grace and power, now bears the gruesome marks of a barnacle infestation that would make even the most hardened sailor shudder. The whale's skin, once smooth and glistening, is now a grotesque landscape of white and gray, dotted with clusters of barnacles that cling to its flesh like malevolent parasites. This is not merely an aesthetic nightmare. It is a living testament to the brutal realities of life in the ocean, where survival is often a battle against unseen enemies. Barnacles, those tiny crustaceans that resemble miniature volcanoes, have a sinister way of attaching themselves to marine life, and this whale is no exception. They latch on with an iron grip, using their feathery appendages to filter feed on plankton, seemingly oblivious to the damage they inflict. As they multiply, their hard shells create a heavy burden on the whale's body, leading to painful wounds and infections. The barnacles invade the whale's skin, penetrating its defenses, creating a grotesque tableau of nature's relentless pursuit of life at the expense of another. What was once a harmonious relationship between species has turned into a nightmarish struggle for survival. The infestation is not just a cosmetic issue, it is a biological catastrophe. The barnacles can cause significant physical harm to the whale, leading to chronic pain and even death. The whale, a creature that can weigh upwards of 100 tons, now finds itself carrying the weight of hundreds, if not thousands, of barnacles. Each barnacle is a tiny thief, siphoning off the whale's energy and resources, weakening its immune system, and making it more susceptible to diseases and predators. The once mighty giant now lives in the vast, mysterious depths of our oceans. A giant leviathan glides through the water, its majestic form a testament to the power and grace of nature. Yet, beneath its shimmering surface lies a grotesque reality, a horrific barnacle wound that mars its otherwise magnificent body. This whale, a creature of beauty and strength, is now a canvas for nature's dark side, a living example of how life can thrive at the expense of another. Imagine the sight, a gaping, festering sore, teeming with barnacles, those tiny crustaceans that cling to the whale's skin like a nightmarish parasite. To the untrained eye, barnacles may seem harmless, but they are relentless invaders, capable of causing severe damage to their unsuspecting hosts. As we delve deeper into the phenomenon of barnacle infestation, we uncover a world both fascinating and repulsive. Barnacles are not merely a nuisance, they are opportunistic hitchhikers that latch onto any surface they can find. When a whale swims through the ocean, barnacles detect its presence and take advantage of the situation, using their specialized appendages to cling tightly to the whale's skin. Over time, these crustaceans multiply, forming a colony that can weigh hundreds of pounds. The whale, once a sovereign ruler of the seas, becomes a mobile habitat for these relentless creatures.